If you're heading on holiday soon, you might see scenes like this at passport control. It's because a new digital border system is being introduced in lots of European countries. You have to register fingerprints and a photo when you arrive.
So we have already got many cancelled flights due to the Iran war involving oil.
Flight cancellations have begun in the UK due to the impact of fuel caused by the US-Israeli war on Iran. Regional airline Skybus has cancelled all flights between Cornwall Airport Newquay and London Gatwick starting on April 2nd. The managing director cited the huge rise in the cost of fuel and a sharp drop in passenger bookings as the primary reasons.
Guernsey-based airline Aurigny is also scaling back, reducing services to London City and adding a temporary fuel surcharge to all new bookings.
Major carrier British Airways say they aren't seeing supply disruptions yet. It told ITV News it's continuing to engage with fuel suppliers and the government to monitor the situation. Ryanair boss Michael O'Leary has warned that the UK is particularly vulnerable. He cautioned that more widespread cancellations could hit in May and June if the conflict and the closure of the Strait of Hormuz continues. Multiple other countries like Australia, New Zealand and Vietnam have already seen flight cancellations due to the war.
Which obviously is all part of the New World Order system that they have been planning to set up since many years. The year 2030 world agenda that is happening right now in front of our eyes.
A place that India leads, but there's a lot more that all of you can be involved in driving forward, is this digital public infrastructure. No country is more able to take government benefits and get them out efficiently and effectively to their citizens than India. You would have expected rich countries or others to do that, but in fact, they did not. And so that basic structure that starts with identity and bank accounts and payments is just foundational. And as part of this visit, I'm now seeing how that foundation is being built out in agriculture with profiles of farmers to understand what they need and give them advice, built out with health records so that we can help people not only with infectious diseases, but the challenge that's coming in the future with the growth of the non-communicable diseases being a huge thing. And that digital public infrastructure will help us with these climate problems. I was in Odisha yesterday, and what they showed is that they've registered the farmers and registered what type of crops they grow and what land they own. They literally have a control center. When you walk in, you think, wow, this is agriculture, but you've got a command center and maps and people doing queries and sending out messages. And so that all starts with an Aadhaar identity, listing those farmers, getting the information, making sure it's up to date.
So by planes being cancelled, what people will do now is start buying electric cars.
Don't forget your phone, keys, or wallet.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. But it's very, very weird at the beginning. It's really weird to be in a car that's just flicking the wheel, using the indicator, just driving itself around.
Everything going digital, just as we see in this video concerning digital passports and all that shite,
It's already causing long queues at busy hours. For example, at Geneva Airport, some people have reported queues of up to 3 hours. Airports fear waiting times will increase even more over the busy holiday periods, especially with so many people registering for the first time. But
what is wrong with these people who are registering? They literally are being brainwashed and controlled. It's ridiculous to watch them all obeying and walking right into the lies and manipulation.
authorities will be allowed to pause the new system if they need to until September to try and prevent queues getting out of hand. Still, travel agents advise coming prepared for a long wait. The European Commission insisted that the new system had so far operated largely without issues, but said improvements were being made.
Millions of people who are awakening to the understanding that this current health crisis, this so-called pandemic, is a Trojan horse which has been used to introduce a new era for humanity. The Great Reset, the Fourth Industrial Revolution, Building Back Better, whatever catchy, chirpy name the bankers and billionaires are calling it, it's not good for you and me, for the ordinary people. Relationships between individuals, families, communities, governments and nations will change fundamentally. They're coming for you, your family, your job, your savings, your home, your pension, your culture, your traditions, your freedom, your very way of life. Unless we unite to resist, we do not consent. This is not a conspiracy theory, but the outworking of a scheme written by people who hate the human race. Agenda 21 has been implemented now and will come to pass unless